Yeah, about the way my mic sounded last week.
You mean where you sounded like one of the Munchkins from the Lollipop Guild?
No, I sounded like I was far away and under a rock somewhere. Took me a ton of fixing to fix it, and now I fixed it. So, our our official quality control guy, Drew Combs, my son, no relation, called me and said, "What's going on with your microphone, you goofy old puke?" I said, "Yeah, I know.
He did not call you a puke,
No, no,
but
he
you're
didn't.
not going to say what he called you because it's
Yeah, stupid, silly old. Anyway,
that.
Polnagger.
I didn't think he'd go that far.
Me either. He actually didn't. I'm just, saying he did so that you people feel sorry for me.
We always feel sorry for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now that we're in the mailbag,
Feel sorry for Ann more, but you
I,
get the
well,
idea. Yeah.
feel real sorry for her. This is this day after her kidney stone surgery as we record.
Surgery
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Oh,
ultrasound
uh,
or whatever they do.
surgery. Don't get all excited. It was two burly guys picked her up and shook her until it fell out.
And then you had to hide the bodies of the two burly guys? What?
Probably. No, they had to go get it. Um,
See, in mine, they just said, here, we're going to use, was it ultrasound? Some kind of,
at that time, yes.
yes.
This time they
And
used laser.
that was great. It was just great. Wonderful, great. Except for the next week, which wasn't great.
And then they had to go up.
You're going to dehydrate, drink water. I don't want to drink water.
Yeah.
Why not? Because I don't have to go to the bathroom, and that's not fun anymore. It's a
Um,
pain in the back.
yeah, they put a stent in the place so that the crumbs of the 8 centimeter stone could pass.
It's a baby stone. It's up there, though.
Oh boy. It's
Yeah.
it's one of them big
I
baby
have, when
stones
they
like
told me about
Keir
mine, I said,
Starmer, that wet wipe.
how? No, it's more like just like Keir Starmer, full stop.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a pain in the urethra, um, and elsewhere.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, they looked at it and went, huh. What we don't understand is once it got lodged, how it got unlodged.
We
Shut up.
took a shot to the
Because
kidney.
it was like 2 weeks, right? Of,
Oh,
hey, I feel pretty good today. Hey, I don't feel pretty good anymore.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
So she slept the day away yesterday, slept last night pretty well. I've seen her twice today. She's starting to eat crackers. She's drinking as much as she can stand and sleeping. And occasionally she'll move from the bed to her comfy chair to sleep.
see, Robin does that in reverse order. She's, I hate this. Which part?
Yeah, all of it
I'm
with a
always
hot
so,
hate.
I can't do anything and I'm tired.
How's her knee feel?
She's doing really well. She's driving.
Mm.
So
So
tomorrow,
how far is she driving it? Is it, I mean, is she
no,
still
the
just
car,
playing?
the vehicle.
Oh, oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Although you can tell when she's tired, she sounds like you when she walks. The right foot drags a little.
Oh, yeah. In my case, it's a left.
She'll get there next surgery.
Yay.
I can hardly wait.
This will be fun. Ooh,
No, because she keeps telling me, they tell me the left knee is worse, but the right knee hurt. Do
yeah.
the one that hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the left knee, the right knee is progressing very. She's like up to 100 degrees of bendability.
Nice. Good job, Rob.
They would like at least 120, please. And
I'll get there.
you've met my wife. They've now
More,
given
more than
her a
once.
goal.
And she's going to try to beat the record.
And watching her do what she does all the time,
Yeah.
this is why I'm not replacing my knees. I would not be, what's the word, vigilant.
There we go.
This
So
sucks. Can I get it up on my chair? Yes.
that's
Can
good.
I watch TV from here? Yes, we're good.
Is there a Batman episode on?
There's all I have, dude.
Do you really have a
I have
Batman?
HBO.
Do you have that Batman wallet that puts his mask over
No,
your
but
face?
I want one. I have
Well, Chris said you sent back a thing that said, I already have one.
nope. He sent me two pictures.
Oh,
He sent me a picture of the Batman wallet,
yeah.
which I believe I'm now coveting. Is that 8?
So you guys know when you slide your
Face in,
face in, it gets covered by a Batman mask.
you look like Batman,
Yeah.
which I'm sure the policeman would find humorous. As he says, could you take it out of the billfold, please? Um, where was I with all this?
I don't know. Oh,
No, I have Nick's book.
Oh, okay.
He sent me a picture of I can't think of his last name now.
Nick Bohunk.
Great. No, he's the internet guy. Was Delaware
Oh,
former Marine.
Freitas?
Yes.
Freitas?
Right. Freitas. I'm going to go with Freitas because
Okay.
Freitas sounds weird
Yeah.
in my ears. And so, Nick, if I'm mispronouncing your name, change it. I can say that from here
Yes, you can.
because he's not. Of course, he was a Marine, and you never was a. You always is a.
Yeah. Yep.
When you're out of your uniform, you're just a former. Which, by the way, he's done a lot of great videos that I like.
Yep.
But my favorite was when his daughter asked him to wear his dress blues, if he would, for her wedding to walk her down the aisle. So we get to watch him try it on the first time. And face is pretty red, but it fit.
And he's going, uh-oh.
I'm thinking breathing wasn't going to happen, but I'm pretty sure they can take that out of the hair to let you breathe. Anyway, so yes, I have his book.
Good.
About being a man.
Yeah.
Very funny and very good in some parts.
Nick is an interesting character. Don't always agree with him, but I think he's consistent and honest.
Yep, and I can at least.
And that's fantastic.
Trying to think of a disagreement I've had with what I've seen, but I don't see all of his stuff.
Yeah, they're generally small.
And generally the things I saw
wouldn't go
were,
there.
Yeah.
You know.
And he's funny. He's genuinely funny.
Yes, he very much is.
And a little creepy when he talked about his hot wife, which is, I wait for the coffee cups, to be honest. I like what he says, but I would keep waiting for the coffee cups, and he should have them all somewhere on sale, but he doesn't. So thanks, Nick. Anyway, go ahead.
Speaking of hot women, new check-ins list from Facebook.
Okay. Well, this is going to go well.
Wael Rahman.
Howdy, and welcome.
Marvin Johnson.
Hey, Marv.
Richard Lane. Mr. Potato Rame.
Huh?
Mr. Potato Rame.
Okay.
Roger Johns. Jeffrey Bates. Pete Frag Jeremy. Don Gagnon or Gagnon.
See your relation to Sammy Johns, you suppose?
Let's hope.
Remember?
Yes, the surgery.
Chevy Van. Tommy John was Sammy was a singer who had one hit.
Terry Blount, one of my high school classmates, no relation.
Is he related to Mel?
No. There is no way you would confuse that either. It's one of the tallest rednecks you'll ever run into.
That's a little racist.
And
I don't know. I think Mel could have been a pretty good redneck, man.
I think Terry, well, yeah, whatever. And
he could.
Matt Lawrence, Flying Trainwrecks drummer, no relation.
Is he related to Mel Blunt?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm glad it's Blunt and not Blount or Blunt.
No. Flathead Beacon Police Blotter, he said, 12:04 a.m. You ready?
Apparently I am.
A driver who was pulled over for neglecting to use her turn signal argued she used arm signals.
Yes.
At 12:04 a.m.
Okay, you can still do that, but
nobody saw it basically because it was dark.
Well, yeah.
7:43 a.m. The passenger.
You might want to wear something on your wrist or maybe like a whole sleeve of the stuff that glows.
Passenger involved in a motor vehicle versus elk collision felt it was unfair the tow truck got to take the roadkill. Who gets me? Who gets the deer? Me or the dog? And told law enforcement it would be sorted out by fisticuffs or a gunfight, which I'm sure led to other
handcuffs and arrest because you're threatening a law enforcement officer.
1:18 p.m.
Was he sober, do you suppose?
Well, it's 7:43 a.m. You never know in that area.
You never know in any area, dude.
No, that's true. 1:18 p.m. A man wasn't doing anything wrong. So somebody thought they'd announce it.
Thank you.
1:52 p.m. A blind man insisted he was not checking anybody out. I can't check you out. I
Because
can't
that
even
would
see
get you arrested.
Yeah, exactly. 3:20 p.m. An 8-year-old's grandparent wanted the cops to scare the who diddly
By the way,
out
if
of his...
a blind guy is like halfway across the room, looks and he goes, hubba, hubba,
Yeah.
you might want to check if he's a blind guy.
8-year-old's grandparent wanted the cops to scare the who diddly out of his grandson after he tagged a neighbor's trash can.
Oh! She
So,
scared the what?
who
That's
diddly? I think that's
like
a good one.
50s rock band, doesn't it?
Who
Or
diddly?
rock song.
Yeah, exactly.
Could be a bluegrass tune.
6:02 p.m. The weird neighbor was being extra. Reasonable, extra funny, extra what?
Weird, dude.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I didn't know weird needed a modifier, so
7:40 p.m.
how weird was he on a scale of normal to really? Well, he was just being extra.
7:40 p.m. A First Amendment advocate told law enforcement they'd be sober and reasonable during a planned protest.
I'll be fine then.
And finally, 8:15 p.m. A woman who was getting ready to hit the hay was just as pleasant as ever.
So
I think it was the same person who announced that there was a guy who wasn't doing anything wrong. You know, they're tired of bad news. They want a little good news.
We need something here. Otherwise, the blotter reads like a
exactly.
death knell or an insane asylum check-in. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got two.
All right.
A graffiti tagger, Bellevue, Washington, was doing what graffiti taggers do.
Did he get the who diddly scared out of him?
When they, yes, because they tumble. They?
Them?
Said tagger tumbled off an overpass onto an I-90 ramp, according to Como TV. Washington State Patrol said the fall happened around 10:30 on the night of March 25th. The person was taken to a hospital with a possible broken leg and facial injuries. They did not provide any details about pending charges, but there will be some.
Well, and there's already some payment based on the injuries. Yuck.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get what you deserve in that case. You know, you take your chances.
Yep. And it's Washington, so he get 8 minutes in jail, and
or they would give him a medal.
The state will probably buy a new brush or spray paint
or a car.
The old springtime pothole thing. Now here in Minnesota, we have potholes. And I found that every state in the union will argue with you about who has the worst. I think New Jersey may win.
They might, based on population density.
We would have known this earlier, but of course, most of the folks that go into the pothole never come out.
No, it's a sad thing.
Well, I'm guessing the mob controls some of it. A New Jersey train.
Ain't no such thing.
There isn't. Said Hoover. A New Jersey transit bus became engulfed in flames last March after it hit a pothole on the New Jersey Turnpike, according to WABC television.
Wow.
When the bus struck the pothole, it blew out a back tire. Passengers rushed to the front of the bus to report that it was on fire.
The tire?
No, the bus.
Oh, okay. Because I like tire fire.
If you hit it, I hit one pothole that basically dented the rim, but somehow didn't break the axle. My mechanic was very impressed.
I had one that shifted my axle this way.
Yeah, see?
So my car was going
did was
sideways down
all the way home. I've got this weird thump. So I like 3 times I stopped to look, and it's like, no, the tire's fine, but that doesn't look right. There's a big. So I know how big the pothole was when it hit. It hit a part that was about this big because that's what the rim looked like. Wow. Anyway, bus struck pothole, black tire blew out, fire begins. Passengers rush forward to announce said fire. About 30 passengers piled out of the bus and did what people do. Got away from the burning thing.
Oh, I thought some of them might have gotten married.
If I'd have had marshmallows.
No,
there's nothing like marshmallows and burning rubber. Oh,
Hmm.
Little diesel. Yum.
Can't wait.
You can't even get that in French. Francis.
Francais.
Well, they do say, but it's usually not worth hearing.
You're wrong.
Hearing. Hearing a.
That's how the way they'd say it. Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.